Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the beginning of September up until the 15th, and the end of Mercury retrograde, which ends on the 15th of September. So, which is cool because everybody's ready for Mercury retrograde to be over. The planet Mercury rules communication, and Mercury retrograde affects communication, transportation, technology. A lot of exes come back from the past. You're not supposed to sign any new contracts, change your hair or appearance in any kind of, permanent kind of way, things like that. So, but that's about to end. Now, mind you, and I haven't said this to everybody, so I don't know why I'm telling you, but there is a 2-week shadow period after Mercury retrograde goes direct. So there'll be like 2 weeks after the 15th where it's kind of like ironing out any wrinkles that may have happened, during this time period. So take that as it resonates. Keep that in mind. But it's coming up on us quite fast. So happy September, Aquarius. I know many of us are extremely glad to be in this month and out of August. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting your cards ready it's a song called Feathery by Milky Chance, who I didn't know was a group. I always thought it was a person. It's actually 2 guys. Never knew that. But this is a bonus track on, I forget what the album is. Sad. It's something sad. It's like a sad title. But the song is about falling for someone you know isn't good for you, but it feels so good to be in that feeling. It's kind of like a toxic love, or doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. It's like that danger energy. Maybe it's like somebody told you that you can't do this, so instead you go and do it. And it's just that feeling that you get from, ha ha ha, I did it anyway, So this is just the energy going into the read. Let's find out what we have for the Divine Energy Oracle. By the way, there will be an extended to this reading. So you can find those the links to the extended readings in the description below this video. I have 2 platforms that I post them on. You don't need to subscribe to both of them. They're both exactly the same. I just have 2 different platforms for 2 different types of people. So just, choose whichever one serves your purpose. Also, I have personal readings open right now up until the 20th. If you schedule a personal reading with me, it doesn't have to be scheduled with, between now and the 20th. But if you schedule a reading between now and the 20th, then it's 25% off through September. So, underneath the deck, we have Live Life to the Fullest. I feel like somebody got this, but this could have been just somewhere in the mix. But it's Live Life to the Fullest. And it's funny because I'm thinking back to that song now, and I was like, but it feels so good to be in that feeling. And it's like, this is you just basically saying, F it. Like, I want to live life to the fullest. Maybe it'll kill me, but it feels so good that I want to find out. I don't hate that, right? I'm not saying that that's bad, but it's a feathery feeling, living life to the fullest, spreading your wings and flying, right? Feathery. I like that. Now, this is interesting because Leo just got this card, and you saw me sit here and shuffle those cards over and over, but this is Shine Your Light. So this card talks about, I actually like this energy a lot for you, Aquarius. This talks about, being your true authentic self, shining the light, being the bigger person, attracting other like-minded energy around you just from radiating your natural exuberance, right? Shining your light talks about wanting to help others, wanting to put yourself out there for the right reasons, wanting to spread joy, wanting to, show compassion and show understanding and show, that there are miracles, that there are angels in this world. I'm thinking feathers again, the song Feathery. But also being able to live in that energy yourself, living life to the fullest, being a beacon of goodness by the way that you step forth, the way that you put yourself out there. It's kind of like, what is that phrase? Not do as I say not as I do. It's not that. It's practice what you preach, right? So it's like you're shining your light, you're practicing what you preach, but you're living your life to the fullest as you do so. Okay. So what do we have for Aquarius, please? Like hearing like something about being like a good messenger. Like a good business partner, bringing good news to somebody. What do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius, please? One more. Okay. Aquarius for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Underneath the deck, this is the energy going into it. It's the Queen of Wands. This is you. This is your energy, your feminine side. If you're female, this is you. If you're male, this is your feminine side speaking out of you. And Queen of Swords, she's very wise. She's very calculating. Once she makes a decision, she doesn't change her mind. So, but she's wise because she's experienced an awful lot in life. She's been through the ups and downs, the ins, the outs. But it's like she thinks things through thoroughly. And then once she makes the decision to do something, to act on something, whatever it is, then it's set. It's done. It will happen. You do not want to upset a Queen of Wands. If she goes in reverse, you need to run. But this is upright, so she's in good energy. I feel like she's making a decision on, what she wants to do next, where she wants to go next, what like her next escapade or next goal or desire is. It's like I'm looking at the live life to the fullest. It's like, where do I want to go on vacation next? What do I want to do next in my life? What's the next chapter? She's sitting there thinking about it. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius, please? Interesting. We've got the Ten of Pentacles that just fell out. That's a good start. Okay. One more for Aquarius. One more for Aquarius. Okay. One more for Aquarius, please. Okay. There it is. I'm not hating this so far. I haven't seen these two yet, but not hating it so far. Underneath the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water energy that's Libra. That's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or you might have this in your chart somewhere. This talks about celebration. This is a celebratory card. This could be a celebration with you and friends, 3 or more people, or you and 2 others. This also talks about, 3s are about celebration. It's about waiting for your ships to come in, the good things, good times coming. Can also indicate sometimes a third party. So there might be a third party, but I don't mean that. I don't mean that in like a bad way. It's It could be like two people in a job, or going to the movies with somebody and you call a third leg, and a third friend to come and join. Three's a crowd or whatever. But it's something about the number 3. Okay, so the first card that we had come out is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about family and abundance. Pentacles are about money, stability, money, coins. This is like the energy of, what do they call that? Not an endowment, but it's like legacy. When someone inherits something, I feel like inheritance. It's very interesting. So the Ten of Pentacles is typically like your jackpot card, like winning the lottery, coming across a bunch of money, or being financially sustained, right? Being in a good position. But with this, because I'm like really picking up heavily on the family part of it, like this, I feel like there may be some kind of an inheritance coming through or being discussed. It's a very happy type of energy. Could be between like a husband, a wife, or a couple and like a daughter. And I see that because there's a little girl here with pigtails. A loyal dog. Something could have been held back from someone, and that's why this is coming up now. And I feel like you might be shining your light on the situation. Wanting to move forward and live life to the fullest. That's for some of you, not all of you. That could be a very specific message. Okay, then, oh, interesting. Then we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with, Aquarius. I feel like this King of Wands came up in one of your previous readings as well. So I feel like this family inheritance element has something to do with this King of Wands energy. And I do feel like it's a masculine energy. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it is. So a masculine, a male fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that you're dealing with here. And it has to do with some type of money, jackpot, inheritance, family life of some sort. Okay? I feel like in the past, what you wanted, what the intention was this family togetherness, family abundance, right? But now you've got this King of Wands standing right there. Now, the King of Wands is typically very good at business, very good at making money, investments, and things like that. Typically, not always. It depends how full of ego he is with himself, right? Now, that's the thing. The King of Wands, he's also extremely egocentric. If he is single, he's usually somebody that has many suitors. We're not doing this right now. It's my dog. He always does this in my readings. He just ate. He's been out. Doesn't need a treat. He's fine. He's just whining. Okay. Anyway, so if you hear whining, that's why. But this King of Wands, if he isn't married, he typically has a lot of suitors or a lot of people after him. It could be for money. It could be for looks. He's like a Don Juan, right? If he is married, he's usually a very passionate lover. But again, can be kind of full of himself. But very good at money. He can usually see like the next big wave, the next big investment, the next big thing to be part of. So there's that. Very magical, passionate energy. This is crazy. Okay, so then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a passionate new beginning. almost like an awakening. Now, I'm picking up on two things. A, this could be a passionate new beginning with this King of Wands. Some of you may have had a family in the past together. And you may be like I want to say rekindling things, because you see this flame, reigniting something, right? But it doesn't have to be on that level like it was in the past. Like, say for instance, here's just an example. Say you were married to somebody. Say you were married to like a King of Wands in the past, right? Or, female energy, whatever. And for whatever reason, you're not together anymore, because we are in Mercury retrograde, and that's when all the exes come back, okay? But for whatever reason, you're rekindling, reigniting, reconnecting with this King of Wands for some reason, but it reignites some kind of passion, some kind of flame between you, not in a romantic way. It could have to do with something surrounding family, maybe children. If you had children together, it could have something to do with your children. Now, the other thing that I see, the other completely different storyline, is that there's something having to do with family, inheritance, working together, for legacy, for the family, for the greater good, for everyone involved, right? And a King of Wands could be involved, but this King of Wands, somebody in this picture, whether it's you or the King of Wands, is going to have this awakening. Like, I feel like this King of Wands has kind of been like in his own ego, in his own little world, his own little bubble, if you will. And it's like the mask is falling off, and they're realizing that it's not all about them. And so, like, this massive awakening happens. This awakening could have started as recent as Lionsgate, which was at the end of July. I'm sorry, beginning of July. It was 8/8 Lionsgate. So July, August, September, about a month and a half. But long story short, underneath the deck, this Three of Cups energy, this gives you reason to celebrate. This is not a bad energy. It gives you reason to celebrate. There's something worth taking up, worth getting excited about, right? Maybe somebody coming back together or helping somebody out. I don't know. We're going to clarify this. Like I said, we're going to have an extended, and I have all of those links in the description below. And also, if you want to connect with me for a personal reading, I have all of that information in the description below as well. What other messages can we get with the Divine Circus Oracle cards, please, to help solidify this message? You could be getting a message about a Ten of Pentacles, about some kind of abundance from a King of Wands that, like, creates this awakening, creates this new passionate beginning. Maybe it's not even with the King of Wands. Maybe it's with another person, another third party. It's three women here. It could be like, three women involved. Could be a friend group. Could be like a mother and daughters. Could be three sisters. I'm going back to that song. It's, falling for someone or engaging in something that isn't good for you, but it feels so good. That's this Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, passionate new fire beginning that maybe you shouldn't do. Maybe you shouldn't engage in, but it feels so good. Nothing here is telling me you shouldn't do it, right? It's just the energy. Underneath the deck, we've got Circus of Love, number 35. Somebody could be 35 years old. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is about mastery, but it's also about messages. Messages coming in, also messages coming in from the divine. 8s are about walking away from one thing and walking towards something else. We're going to read what this is in just a second. Red or rubies could be very significant for you. Circus of love. And then top of the deck is number 10, Ra. Interesting. So with this 10, because I see it here too, we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. Because 10 plus 1 equals 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Okay, 10. And so especially with this 10 of Pentacles being in the first position, it's like you were ending a cycle, something in the past. Could have had to do with marriage or family or something like that. And as you end that, you're starting a new cycle with a potential King of Wands energy. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning of some sort. So let's find out what this Ra card is. My cat is sleeping. You're sleeping on the book. Sorry. So have you had enough of the dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs that you've been in the darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. Shine your light. It takes a lot of courage to leave darkness behind and embrace the light. To step into the light means that you give up attachment to drama, the stories of suffering, and the pain of the past. You don't deny your struggles or your pain, but you know it is possible to let go in favor of trust, reassurance, comfort, and commitment to what holds meaning for you. Again and again and again for as long as it needs to be until you are free. Like the sun cracking through the night to bring the dawn of a new day, the oracle of Ra is your divine wake-up call. That's this. It's a wake-up call. It's an awakening. Your dark days are numbered and your time in the divine spotlight is upon you. Be willing to shine your light even if no one else around you seems to understand, acknowledge, or recognize it at first or even for a long time. You are brave enough to shine true with or without others holding your hand and encouraging you. So here's another way to look at this too. This could be you stepping into your King of Wands energy, stepping into that light, stepping into that role as a leader, passionate, fiery, ready to live life to the fullest, shining your light. I mean, he is holding a torch, that's kind of like a light, right? Shining your light because you know the next steps that you're going to be taking. You know what it is, this passionate new beginning, what it is that you want to now kind of set your life on that course. You might worry that the goodness won't last and that it's better to be pessimistic now than disappointed later. Those are tricks of darkness. Don't believe in them. Trust in the power of light within you and don't be afraid to let it shine bright. So it keeps on talking about shine, and we've got that card right here. So I love this energy for you. I feel like you're going to be shining like a star. The star card is an Aquarius card, by the way. But I feel like you're going to be shining like a star here very shortly. You know what? Let's see what Circus of Love is. Where are we at? 23 already? It's kind of long, but whatever. So love in all its forms is the ultimate prize in the game of life, but you've got to be in it to win it. Forget excuses and open your heart to love, to life, to luck, to laughter, for the Circus of Love is rolling in your soul town, and it's time for you to be swept off your feet. If you feel like you've been struggling in matters of the heart, the Circus of Love indicates that a heart healing is happening and your experience of love is about to become more vibrant, exciting, and playful, and perhaps even somewhat unconventional or unusual. It also indicates that a love affair with a person, place, or thing is about to begin or deepen. It's time to let yourself be swept off your feet and to lose your head to love. So you could be engaging in some type of a love affair. And I'm not saying like you're having an affair on somebody, right? It's just a love affair, an affair of love, right? For others of you, it could be an actual love affair. This could have been an affair that took place a long time ago and it's just like revamping. Could be recent. Take it as it resonates. But you're about to shine bright like a star, living life to the fullest, shining your light, feeling good about things, being able to celebrate something, and just kind of being enraptured in this whole circus of love type of energy. So that's where I'm going to leave it for you right now, Aquarius. I love the read. It's a great read, great energy, but we do have to clarify. So we'll be looking into what this Ten of Pentacles is about, who this King of Wands actually is, and then what this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, this awakening is going to be bringing you. Then we have 2 additional oracles. You know what? I want to do something. I want to check this out. I just want to get a feel. I want to dip my toe into the waters, the proverbial waters, and see kind of what the energy going into the next reading is going to be about for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What is their bonus extended energy going into this next read for Aquarius? Okay, so the energy going into the next read is the Four of Swords. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy for you, and this talks about healing, taking time for self-care. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. You've been in that energy. It's the underlying energy of what you've been doing. Healing, repairing yourself, taking a break, getting your bearings straight for your next adventure, for your, what you decide you want to do next. So again, that's where I'm going to leave you at. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. And as you know, I always appreciate, sharing this time and energy with you. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I look forward to reading for you again next week. And I will see you on the flip side. You guys have a great week. And I'll catch you over on that extended reading. Peace.